Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty, bringing you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life, okay? I had to jump on here. We missed our morning little, session or whatever. I got things going on in my house. We're getting our bathroom redone, and it's just a disaster, okay? We working it out, though, but looking forward to the new bathroom. I'm excited. I'm excited. Or whatever. So I hope you all are doing well this evening. Thank you all for joining me. I know everybody's probably up in MEMS and AT2 chat, but I just wanted to jump on here to give my spill about Jaguar being denounced by Tony Buzbee, okay? This girl don't know when to stop. She don't know when to stop lying. She really don't. All right. We also going to get into updates on Diddy court case. The judge has denied their latest motion. We're going to get into that. Also, I want to talk about these drones flying all over the place in New Jersey, child. Hmm. What is going on? I feel like they're trying to spy on us or secretly attack us or something. But how are these drones able to just come and just lurk in the air? And it's not just a little small amount, it's a big amount of drones. So we're going to dive into that. We're going to dive into Cardi B and Offset exposing text messages. Can I tell you, I'm tired of these Hollywood couples. I'm sick of Remy Ma and Papoose. I'm sick of Cardi B and Off Cheap. I'm over it. Like, the public did not need, we did not need to know all of this about their personal life, but they want us in a group chat. So we're going to give our opinion. That's just how that works. Okay. All right. And if we have time, we'll get into other things. Can I just say, like, the past couple of lives, we went over Tony Buzbee's victims interviewing with NBC. I think that made it worse for him. I don't know what y'all think, but like, those interviews are not showing any evidence. And I'm just tired of people coming on here with conspiracy theories, no proof, and making all these heinous accusations against people, and they have nothing to back it up. Nothing tangible. I'm just tired of these liars on the internet. I am. I'm tired of Christian Brock. I wish she goes somewhere. She been quiet as far as I know. But like, yo, go find out who your baby dad is and stop playing with that baby. Yes, please thumbs up this video as you guys are loading up in the room. Share this live out. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And of course, donations are absolutely appreciated. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. I'm gonna try to be, I can't go live during the day because they are banging walls in my house and knocking stuff around, so it's just going to interfere with the live. So I had to wait till the evening, and that'll probably be most of this week. I'll be going live in the evening, so make sure your thumbs up in the video. Hey, my naughty crew. Hey, Chantel. Hey, Skeptic. Skeptic, you staying with Jag Lioness? Well, good luck to you. Hey, Queen. Hey, D Smith. Thank y'all for joining me. Yes, everything is just getting messy. Okay, so Jag Liar, she is trying to change the narrative. She does not want to take accountability for the lies that she put out there in regards to Jay-Z and his character. The damage is done. The footage is out there, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm so tired of people coming on the internet making all these heinous accusations with no proof to back it up. But the damage is done. It's just like, if you accuse someone of being a pedo, right? Even after they vindicated, people still want me looking at them with the side eye. That is something that will stick with you for the rest of your life. And Jaguar loves to make all these accusations about everyone else, but she never wants to own the things that she does with her predatory behavior, because she's a sexual deviant. Okay, she just wants to deflect on the other people, and it's not okay. Well, her goose is cooked. Now, Storm and Essie Berry went live last night, and I did watch the live because I just kind of wanted to see what Storm's position was, because I said it here on my channel. Storm knew who she was. He knew that she was a diabolical, manipulative liar. And I just, for the life of me, could not understand why Storm would get back in bed with her, knowing how she is. I mean, her cherry's been popped a long time ago. This is not the first time. Well, what I gathered from that live, Storm realized that he was putting quantity over quality when it came to his videos, and I guess he was trying to obtain those numbers. For those of you who don't know, Jaguar got Storm his first million view video. Okay. To me, he did take some accountability. But I say you should have never got back in bed with her. Like, when people show you who they are, believe them. This woman needs major help. But at the end of the day, I don't even want to put it on her mental illness because this chick know right from wrong. Hence, now she's trying to backtrack and say that her words were misconstrued, and she's, through all her theatrics, she know right from wrong. She do. But she'll do anything to garner cash apps and payola off of the internet because she don't want to take her lazy ass on and work like the rest of normal America does. Okay, so she comes on Beyonce's internet and she claims that Tony Buzbee contacted her, and I say, here, like, when will she learn? And shout out to Unwind with Tasha K for posting this footage. And I was like, she will never learn. She won't stop.
And I was just telling your producer, we received an email that everything was encrypted. They didn't say
everything was encrypted. They received an email, which Jaguar reached out to Tony Buzbee's law firm because now she needs a co-conspirator to backtrack all of this instead of just letting sleeping dogs lie. Okay? But she wants us to believe that Tony Buzbee's law firm reached out to her line and asked, thumbs up this video. Everything we discuss here falls under fair use commentary. Here we go.
Who they were, but they left this phone number.
Oh.
It was pretty informative and a little different than normal, and so I thought I would call, and I'm glad I did. So, would it be okay if one of our attorneys calls you?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea because the truth is, everything that's happening.
You're a liar. Listen to how sane she is on this phone call, but she wants us to believe that Buzbee contacted her. When I heard it right away, I knew. I was like, her desperate ass reached out to them because she needs some attention to spin this narrative. And Skeptic, you could be on the side of Jaguar and all that, but I'm not windmilling for liars. And that speaks to your character if you co-sign this, because at the end of the day, what about people's reputations? What about the real victims out there? She is confessing that she lied about being a victim. She has accused this man of putting blickies or pow-pows to her, of raping her. That is not okay to put those type of allegations on people. Now, I'm sorry, there's nothing she could do to make this right for me.
To your firm has been happening to my life.
No,
for the past 15 years.
No, you have been happening to your life. You wanted this attention, and now you got it.
Years because of the Carters.
Jay-Z and Beyonce don't care about her. That's what's sick about this woman. She is not that relevant, and she is not that important the way she thinks she is. She is not. She is not even on their level. They run in circles with other billionaires. Why would they be thinking about a degenerate that's homeless and a wanted woman? By the way, she has warrants. She's a whole criminal.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We are somewhat familiar with everything that you've said. I know you've been online a long time.
Yes.
Talking about all
yes.
Look into what she's saying and things like that. And I know that the attorneys were wanting to speak to you, but I don't think that they knew how to get in touch with you exactly, or they had tried to. And I was just telling your
child, and in no way, hey cousin, ain't no way, shape, or form am I trying to defend Jay-Z and things like that. But I live in a world where we deal with facts and proof of things. Okay? I'm not defending Jay-Z. He could be an awful man for all I know. But I don't care. I don't know him. He don't pay no bills over here.
Producer, we received an email that everything was encrypted. They didn't say who they were, but they left this phone number.
Oh.
So she sends an email that's encrypted to get their attention and left her phone number. Yeah.
It was pretty informative and a little different than normal, and so I thought I would call, and I'm glad I did. So, would it be okay if one of our attorneys called you?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea because the truth is, everything that's happening to your firm has been happening to my life for the past 15 years because of the Carters.
Please thumbs up the video. Nothing's happening to her life by way of the Carters. Everything is happening to her life because of Jag's poor decision making, her laziness, because she doesn't want to work or take her meds at that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are somewhat familiar with everything that you said. I know you've been online a long time.
Yes.
Talking about all
yes.
Look into what she's saying and things like that. And I know that the attorneys were wanting to speak to you.
Whatever. Well, that was short-lived. Please thumbs up this video. There is no NDA. Don't come over here talking about some NDA. There is no freaking NDA. She's lying. Diddy's NDA was posted to Twitter. And she read it and she spun the story. Get out. I can't with you today. I can't with you. I'm not going to live in the world of Delulu with you. I'm just not. So I'll just time you out. I don't care. She does not. I don't want to hear nothing about that woman having an NDA. She run her mouth far too much to have an NDA in place. If that's the case, she done violated it all over the place. I don't want to hear nothing about no NDA. They were saying that over there. Essie Berry was saying that over there on Storm Channel last night. There ain't no NDA. This woman never produces any paperwork to back up what she's saying. Where's the NDA? In which that would mean they paid you out. She's lying. I wish people would understand, like, she's a liar. And yeah, Tony Buzbee, that whole situation was short-lived. Shout out to TMZ. Tony Buzbee, I am not working with Jaguar, Wright, and Jay-Z lawsuit. Okay? Even though I think Tony Buzbee is sketchy, okay? I really believe he wants to get popular because he wants to run for political office and stuff like that. And that's why, because he's behind the Astroworld case and also Deshaun Watson, the football player, when he was being sued by all the massage therapists. All right. Tony Buzbee is denying claims he's working hand in hand with Jaguar Wright as part of his great lawsuit against Jay-Z. Okay. Here's the deal. Jaguar Wright posted a video on social media this week claiming she was contacted by Buzbee's law firm, which is representing a Jane Doe who is suing Jay, as well as more than 100 alleged Diddy SA victims. Okay? Jaguar Wright says she's working with Tony Buzbee. We just saw this. Hold on. And she posted it to Twitter. Let me see if it's more to this one.
I know that the attorneys were wanting to speak to you, but I don't think that they knew how to get in touch with you exactly, or they had tried to. And I was just telling your producer, we received an email that everything was encrypted. They didn't say who they were, but they left this phone number.
Oh.
It was pretty informative and a little different than normal, and so I thought I would call, and I'm glad I did. So, would it be okay if one of our attorneys...
Hey, grown woman. Hey, look at the theatrics. Oh, and this is supposed to prove what, Jag? Because you already said you're not a victim. So why would you need to connect with Tony Buzbee? You also have said you already have a lawyer. So what is the purpose of you connecting with Tony Buzbee?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea because the truth is, everything that's happening to your firm has been happening to my life for the past 15 years because of the Carters.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We are somewhat familiar with everything that you said.
She just can't keep the Carters' name out of her mouth. She can't. She can't even help. She is obsessed with the Carters. She's obsessed. And now she finally getting recognized, and she can't handle it. She running and hiding. She thought this phone call was going to change the narrative, and everyone was going to believe her. You still haven't filed a police report. Are you filing a lawsuit against the Carters? Because your credibility is shot, chick. Only thing they got to do is go on YouTube and gather all their evidence to debunk you.
I know you've been online a long time.
Yes.
Talking about all
Yes,
of
yes,
So,
trying to gain awareness.
Awareness of what? We need to gain awareness of you. You're a predator. You're a predator. You're unfit. You're a pathological liar. And you put SA allegations on everyone you come across. SA or raping. You're obsessed. Sexual deviant. Just popped out. Why? Get it back. Yeah, like I'm so over this lying chick. Please thumbs up this video, please. Am I spelling his name wrong? Here we go. Sorry, guys. I hate when it does that. It pops out of frame. Please thumbs up the video. Yeah. So, Jaguar, your goose is cooked, chick. You lost all credibility. All right. So, in the video posted on X, Jaguar filmed herself talking with a woman who seemingly worked for a law firm, which Jaguar claims was Buzbee's. Thing is, Buzbee says Jaguar called his intake staff and apparently recorded the video of the conversation she had with the woman. Like, she records everything and never proves anything. All right. But Buzbee made it clear he's not working with Jaguar in any capacity. Jaguar made a bunch of allegations against Jay-Z and Beyonce over the years, including a recent interview with Piers Morgan, where she claimed the Carters had even more victims than Diddy. The Piers interview ultimately got blasted by Jay's attorney, Alex Shapiro, sure did, who questioned Piers' ethics for airing what the Carters say are false allegations against them. And let me tell you, in defense of Piers Morgan, he ain't my fave at all. He was asking Jaguar questions about Diddy. She's the one that changed the narrative to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Child, she caught him by off guard doing that. And he right away was like, look, Jay-Z and Beyonce aren't here to defend themselves. So Piers ended up issuing a public apology. But in the moment, he said, look, Jag, they're not here to defend themselves. Let's stick to the topic at hand. No, like the wildebeest that she is, she can never stay on topic, and she's always trying to control the narrative. So, a client by Buzbee suing Jay, claiming the rapper and Diddy rugged and raped her at 13 years old at a party following the MTV Music Awards in 2000. But he says Jaguar is not involved in the litigation. All right. At the end of the day, I don't believe that case either. And I think by him letting these witnesses or victims do these interviews, it's doing him no justice. Oh, so just because they're saying it instead of it being written in a civil lawsuit, I'm supposed to be inclined to believe it? Like, no. And if you look at all his lawsuits, he uses the same pictures on all the lawsuits. So his credibility is diminishing, if you ask me. Buzbee, I'm talking about. It's diminishing, and I still take it back to why aren't they filing police reports? Why aren't they working with authorities to bring criminal charges? And also, AT2 made a good point. Um, like originally, I thought a lot of these cases were gonna be down based out of Texas, where Buzbee is from. No, he's filing these civil lawsuits in the Southern District of New York. So I just, and that's why I don't want to really even cover these civil lawsuits anymore. I know Diddy has three new lawsuits, and they went through a different attorney and things like that. Like, I'm just gonna keep my eyes on the real Diddy case, like where they really have him in custody, where charges have been filed. But Jaguar, your goose is cooked, honey. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so Diddy's team is working hard. Please thumbs up this video, okay? They've waved the white flag when it comes to bail. They've exhausted all that, so now they just have to prepare to fight, okay? Shout out to Megan Kuniv. Hold on. So it looks like Combs' lawyers, meanwhile, are concerned about exculpatory evidence disclosures under Brady versus Maryland. So let's see what this is. So Diddy's team submitted a letter to the Department of Justice. Their judge, don't ask me to pronounce it, but it's the judge that is assigned to the case currently. The parties respectfully submit this joint letter in response to the court's order dated December 12th of 2024, directing the parties to outline the issues the parties believe should be addressed at the pretrial conference scheduled to proceed on December 18th of 2024. The government is on track to complete production of the discovery currently in its possession by December 31st of 2024. Certain discovery, however, may be produced after the date. For example, due to technology limitations, the government has not yet been able to extract every electronic device seized. To the extent that the opening efforts to extract the devices are successful, those extractions will be produced promptly. Moreover, as noted previously, the government's investigation is ongoing, and the government will continue to produce discoverable materials as it is received on a rolling basis. This may include, among other things, records received in response to outstanding or new subpoenas or other legal process. With respect to the defense statement that it intends to write the court regarding the government's Brady disclosure to date, the defense raised a question about the government's November 21st, 2024 disclosure letter for the first time on December 15th. The government would like an opportunity to meet and confer with counsel on any alleged deficiencies before seeking court intervention, particularly given that the government's discovery production in this matter are not yet complete. So the defense position, the defense intends to file a letter with the court today requesting that the court modify the items of the protective order to require the government to redesignate a small subset of discovery materials currently designed as inspection only to attorneys' possession only. We have met and conferred with the government on these materials and discussed are at an impasse. The defense letter will also address the government's Brady disclosure thus far and argues that the Brady disclosure failed to meet the minimum constitutional standards to which Mr. Combs is entitled. The parties will be ready to answer. All right, so they're doing court. It looks like on December 31st. And then this was submitted, okay, United States versus Sean Combs. The conference scheduled for December 18th at 2 p.m. will be held in courtroom. Blah, blah, blah. So they're on track. It looks like for the evidentiary hearing. All right. But then today, hey V-Neck. Okay. It looks like the judge, and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this. The judge rejects city requests for evidentiary hearings, citing no evidence of federal agents supplying CNN with the Cassie assault video. So you know they were fighting and trying to say that the Southern District of New York leaked that footage to CNN, and it's just like, where's the evidence? Please thumbs up this video. So, as to the international hotel video, Combs has not carried his burden to show that government leaked it to CNN. Combs argues that the most likely source of the leak is the government, but he doesn't point to any sound basis for this conclusion. Docket 31 at 8. Combs lists 4 reasons for accusing the government, none of which is convincing. First, he argues that federal agents had already engaged in a month-long campaign of leaking information to the press by May 2024, when the CNN video was leaked. And so they had a demonstrated propensity to make such leaks. Second, he says the victim, one, which we are assuming is Cassie, is not a likely source of the leak, because there is no evidence she had access to the tape, and she had no motive to approach law enforcement after receiving a substantial 8-figure settlement from Combs. So they're admitting that it wasn't from Cassie. They're admitting that it wasn't from Cassie. That's what they believe. Sorry, guys. This is crazy, child. All right. Third, Combs submits that an unrelated third party is not a likely source because such an individual would have sold the video instead of simply giving it to CNN. To Combs, the leak showed a motive other than financial profit to damage Mr. Combs' reputation without remuneration. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. And finally, Combs suggests that the timing of the leak points to a government source because federal agents would have known that May 17 was a perfect time due to the break in the Trump trial for Barron Trump's high school graduation. In response, the government insists that it is not in possession of the video when it was aired. Oh, they're saying they were not in possession of the video when it aired on CNN, and that the video wasn't procured through the grand jury process. All right, DHS agents are also unable to issue a grand jury subpoena on their own. The government says that it obtained a copy of the video at the same time as everyone else. So when the world saw it, that's when the government received it, when CNN released it, okay? The government rightly points out that Combs never considered the possibility that many people beyond victim one and government agents likely had access to that video, right? How did he know when he paid the hotel off? How did he know they didn't copy it? So including Combs' team, who paid security officers at the Intercontinental Hotel $100,000 in cash to destroy the video, and the hotel employees and contractors. An ex parte submission by the government, which the court considers after in-camera review, see in Reed John Doe Inc., okay, wherein camera submission is the only way to resolve an issue without compromising a legitimate need to preserve the secrecy of the grand jury. It is an appropriate procedure, presents compelling evidence that CNN's source was not in fact the government. And importantly, nothing in CNN's presentation of the video even hinted that source was a government agent. So, a federal judge has responded to one of Diddy's recent requests. As we previously reported, the mogul claimed that prosecutors leaked the 2016 surveillance tape of him assaulting his ex-girlfriend, Cassie. So according to Billboard, the judge is refusing to start an investigation into the Combs cause a campaign of leaks from the government in a ruling issued on Monday. Judge Suburban, I don't know how to say his name, shot down Combs' request for discovery and evidentiary hearing on the matter. Combs argued that the prosecution was using media hype to taint the jury pool and mess with his chance at a fair trial. I mean, that would be you, sir. You were the one caught. Mm-hmm. You were the one caught on three-way calls and using inmates' PIN numbers and trying to do a media campaign to change the light. That was you. Okay, let's be clear. The judge pointed out that Combs didn't provide any solid evidence that government agents were behind the video leak. Combs never considered the possibility that many people beyond victim one and government agents likely had access to the video, including Combs' team. All right. So there you have it. The judge has denied the latest motion. What's up, do-rags? Yeah. Go back to the drawing board, Diddler. Mm-hmm. It looks like we're going full steam ahead with the court proceedings, and everything he's done thus far has been shot down. Bail, him trying to get that Cassie tape removed. Only thing that's been proven is that Mr. Combs still can't follow the rules, and that's why they won't give him bail, because you up in there in the Metropolitan Feds. Using inmates' phone numbers or PIN codes, doing three-way calls, tampering with witnesses, and things like that. And to me, if you innocent, why are you doing all of this? Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. All right. Look, we got a problem in New Jersey, not a girl. We getting attacked by drones. Okay, it's been plenty of sightings. I know I seen one in my area when this first started happening. Me and my kids was in the car, and I seen like the smoke in the air, and I was like, "Yo, is that like a bomb about to hit somebody's house or whatever?" So let me get my behind home or whatever. But some strange things have been happening in New Jersey. Okay, it's all over TikTok. Okay, drones everywhere. News Nation did a whole series on it. Where are these drones coming from? And nobody knows.
Swarms of drones the size of small cars have been spotted over parts of New Jersey, alarming local residents.
I look to my left and I see two big drones. They were propeller driven, going very slowly.
And unnerving lawmakers who say they popped up in at least 10 counties. The issue prompting a meeting Wednesday attended by roughly 100 mayors and state representatives.
Are you telling me that in America, somebody can start flying drones and we have no clue what's going on?
Garden state leaders say they're confounded by the federal government's response and that of their own governor, who's preaching calm. Perhaps even more concerning, military officials say they've documented at least 11 unauthorized drone incursions over nearby Picatinny Arsenal, a weapons development center. And President-elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Club is also in the area. Local police have been launching their own drones into the sky to give chase. So far, the mysterious drones continue to elude them.
There's another one.
For almost a month, swarms of drones the size of
Okay,
small
shout out to
cars have been
NBC
spotted.
News for gathering this footage. Like it's just strange to me how the government cannot give us answers, how people could just fly over us. We are not protected. We are not protected. It just makes me think about leave the world behind. The Obamas was trying to warn us. Well, Trump was questioned about this today. Let's hear what he got to say.
Good to see you.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports?
it seems like the American people have a big distance.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster.
We
Want to know the
truth.
They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
That's where his golf course is.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been?
Do you have any reason to think there's?
Good to see you.
Can you comment?
Why no comment? Why all the secrecy? Shout out to Always Watching TV for this footage. Let's see what the people are saying in the comments. Bad bitch forever said, of course they know. And I'm happy he said that. This person said, y'all must don't read or watch. They asked the military why they didn't shoot the drones down. And the response was, we weren't authorized to do so. What you think that means? Of course they know. This person said, Trump keeping it 100. Not even the president yet, but holding press conferences just like he is. Child. This person said they hide everything they do. This person says it's cap. This person said he don't know shit. Look, I find it strange. And it's kind of scary. Like, what's up? Like, because when they let us know, like, hey, you know, just so you're not alarmed, you know, there are going to be drones because we're testing drones, but they're not even our drones. This is crazy. They being type-lit for a reason. Yeah, on the tail end of that, Trump said he's considering pardoning Eric Adams. I don't know why they ain't ask about Diddy. Okay, let's get into it. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Trump on the road.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think that he was treated pretty unfairly. Now, I haven't seen the gravity of it all, but it seems, you know, like being upgraded in an airplane many years ago. I know probably everybody here has been upgraded. They see you're all stars and they say, I want to upgrade that person from NBC. I'm going to upgrade him. And that would mean you'll spend the rest of your life in prison. I don't know. Somehow, I'd have to see it because I don't know the facts. I think he was treated, you know, it's very interesting when he essentially went against what was happening with the migrants coming in. And, you know, he made some pretty strong statements like, this is not sustainable. I said, you know what? He'll be indicted soon. And I said it not as a prediction, a little bit lightheartedly, but I said it. I said, he's going to be indicted. And a few months later, he got indicted. So, yeah, I would certainly look at it. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think that he was treated pretty unfairly. Now, I haven't seen.
Oh, boy, Trump, you got your own charges to worry about. Who gonna pardon you? I think they postponed his case until after he's done with his presidency. Durek said, I'm going to work with him. I'm sure he will. Criminal minds bond together. All right, let's hit up some more trending topics. Jay and Alexis recently sat down on Adam 22's platform, and she talked about quite a few things, like her relationship with Carlissa. She says they're in a good place. She has learned that she's just a troll, but she is there to help her with the grandkids because Jay and Alexis' mother is no longer living in California. She also explained why she called it quits with Blue. So it sounds like she's trying to start to stand in her worth, and I kind of don't blame her, but let's hear it from her mouth. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked.
And then he came in with old girl into the house, and that's when that whole live happened.
Okay.
And I just wasn't really feeling. I feel like
Okay, she talking about when Krishan kidnapped her and then went and tore up Blue's house together. All right. I wouldn't want to be a part of that messiness either.
that just like is kind of really super disrespectful. You know, you already had the baby, you already, you know, all these girls and all that good stuff. So I'm just kind of like, it's a bit much. You know, it kind of stepping on my toes a little bit. So I just made the decision to leave.
Okay.
And we kind of went from there. It was no hard feelings. I was just like, you know, it's not really my speed no more.
Okay, so from my perspective, you were always down for the ride. You were along for the ride.
Yeah.
But then it felt like he started to like, you know, proactively work with you to blow you up career-wise. Did that end up giving you the confidence to not really deal with the same amount of bullshit that you were dealing with previously?
No, I mean, I feel like even when we started doing the music, it still was like happening that he was like stepping out. We were engaged, and then he came in with old girl into the house, and that's when that whole live happened, like stepping out and doing that. I just felt like if I give you 10 years, and I mean, how much more do you want me to give you? You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting any younger, neither is he. So I kind of was just like, it's not my vibe anymore. So I just was over it. And I mean, it was no hard feelings. You know, I moved out, did my thing, he got me the house. So I was like, hey, you know, fair exchange.
It feels like the Jaden Alexis who was working in the fish spot wouldn't have had the confidence to make a break for it.
No, I mean, yeah. I really wanted it to work. I did. And like after the engagement, I was like, you know, maybe like there was like some type of switch in him, but come to find out it wasn't. So I kind of was like, there's not much more there's not anything else that he could do that is like me wanting to stay anymore.
Okay.
So I kind of I just left it at that. It's like stepping out.
When a woman's fed up, it ain't too much to do about it. Yeah, she got fed up. Hey, Desmond, thank you for joining. She got fed up. Like, don't nobody want to be a part of that mess. Like, with him and Krishan and stuff like that. Jada Alexis said, forget it, you know. And I think she's been doing a really, really good job of holding it down for her and the kids. Like, seriously. Because I'm sure the last thing she thought was going to happen was him getting locked up. But I feel like... Jay, and you dodged a bullet, boo. You dodged a bullet. Now, one thing I can't agree with, though, Jay and Alexis, that BBL got to go, girl. You need to go see your doctor and figure out what's going on there. Like, that's just too much. That's just too much. All right, let me see. Because she also... I think I got more clips because she also spoke on Christianimal. And how she felt. About her. Let's see here. But this is the worst BBL ever. I don't know what doctor. And you out there in Cali, girl. They got the best plastic surgeons out there. Here's some more of this interview. Let me see. This is her talking about the tattoo that Blueface got of Krishan on his face.
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed or whatever?
I was more disappointed in the fact that he got my daughter's name like around the same time. And I just kind of felt like that, like she's 2 years old now. When Javon, our son, was born, like days later, we both went and got his name. So waiting 2 years to like get her name and then try to like balance it out because like you got her name, it's just like kind of like lame to me.
So it pisses you off the idea that he's sort of having to like compensate for getting his daughter's name tattooed by also keeping his other girl. Like you, if he is going to be dealing with other girls, you'd like it to be a situation in which he's not having to like fall in line and obey.
Yeah, I
orders.
feel like the kids should come first. Like nobody in this world would be mad or tell me something about our kids, even if it was a man. You couldn't tell me nothing like about if I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna go tat one of them.
Does it bother you in particular that he got Krishan's face tattooed? Still, the last couple of weeks when you announced the OnlyFans and all this kind of stuff. So
Right.
Take me through that. He gets locked up, and how did things change from your perspective there?
Well, before he got locked up, we broke up. So there was that. So that was like a month before he turned himself in. That I moved out, and it was this whole thing.
Okay, and what led to that? Because that's kind of like the height of your music doing well and everything like that.
I mean, we were engaged, and then he came in with old girl into the house, and that's when that whole live happened.
Okay.
And I just wasn't really feeling. I feel like that just like is kind of really super disrespectful. You know, you already had the baby, you already, all these girls and all that good stuff. So I'm just kind of like.
This is Jay and Alexis speaking on the kids going around Chrisanimal. Like, I wouldn't want my kid around her and the way she act. Like, she has no boundaries whatsoever. Shout out to Corey Lombardi and shout out to House of Blues for that last one. Here we go.
The kids. So it's like, and then it's like, if you have certain people or things going on at your house, I like hell if you think my.
Notice she does not say Krishan's name. She refuses to say her name, and I ain't mad at that.
Kids are gonna go over there,
right?
You're not about to be over there trying to poison my kids. This weird shit. Like, no.
Is that a real concern?
I would definitely not trust my kids over there if certain people are there.
Hey Marva, sorry, I forgot you switched accounts. Okay, I see it now.
Him, sure, absolutely. He loves those kids. Like he would do anything for those kids, but sometimes the people that he surrounds himself with, not so much.
But poisoning a kid has got to be one of the worst things that you could ever imagine anybody doing. But you're saying you wouldn't put that past Krishan?
Correct.
She would not put it past Chrisanimal to poison her kids. She is that jealous. I'm serious. I don't put it past her either. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Chrisanimal is capable of hurting them kids. Judging by the way she treated Junior in utero. Okay.
Has that ever happened or anything?
No,
similar
it's
to
not.
That?
I just don't. I don't trust her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust her with my kids, especially considering what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, and the hatred that spews off of her about me, like it's not something that I would feel comfortable with.
And it's not something I would feel comfortable with it. Because if she got that much hate and vitriol for you, how are you going to treat my kids? I don't blame Jay and Alexis. And you never ever seen them kids around her.
With my kids doing the kids. So it's like, and then
like who else? Yes, Papa. Only do not.
Look, as she rolling up a doobie, we'll say that, a spliff, okay? And I showed y'all this on the channel. Not only was she rolling a spliff, she was rolling a wool of blunt, okay? Because she had white powder on the side. Look, this is example. Shout out to Corey Lombardi.
Rebel against the Lord. Don't turn back. Don't fear the people of the land, for they are our bread. Their protection has departed from them, and the Lord is with them. Do not fear them. And all look at how she hold her son. She not even nurturing about her with her son. Oh, they saying he had a seizure there. Hi. Hi, my boo boo boo. And look at how she treated her dog, Blue Rock. Where is Blue Rock?
Look at how she treated. This is Blue Rock, malnutritious. And the dog just disappeared. She wasn't feeding that dog, nothing.
I was watching Manifest on the way to fucking Mexico. Bitch, guess what? I'm just like that fucking white bitch that be hearing them voices. You know them bitches that be hearing them, and it's not even voices, it's your voice. And God is telling you what to exactly do to do it for the better, like, of you. And that shit is crazy because she was having to tweak with her all the time. Mine not like that. Like, it been instances like when I was at this house and whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that. But basically, I had the same when I watched that movie Manifest. How she kept saying, "Oh my God, did you hear that?" And it was just a voice in her ear telling her the right thing to do at the right time. Or when they saved them girls, that is me. I was watching Manifest. What's going on?
Like, what's going on? This girl got some mental problems. Okay, like, yeah. Corey, you caught that. You caught that. Look, watch Krishan body language when Jason Lee mentioned the kids.
For you, is the relationship love? Because just recently on Christmas, we saw that you were in pajamas with your baby mom.
Right. Here you go with this one.
It's a question I gotta ask because people saw it. It was all over.
Mind you, she's pregnant here. With Ronnie's baby.
For Hollywood Unlocked. Is the relationship? How do you explain that? So here she's all over you.
Should I work out?
No, you should stay.
So basically, I have kids already, you know. So like,
look,
some of the stuff they just have to have, you know.
For you, is the relationship
the kids? So it's like,
yeah.
And then it's like if you have certain people or things going on at your house, I like hell if you think my kids are gonna go over there.
Right.
You're not about to be over there trying to poison my kids. It's weird shit. Like,
I don't blame you, Jade and Alexis. She's being a good mother by using her discernment properly to protect her kids. What's this one about? Let me see. This look new.
He getting married with me. Can you be quiet and just go along?
Okay, so
If I give him $3 billion, he gonna marry me.
Well, why do you think the money has to be involved for you to get married?
Cause nobody got his back. Money really, what?
You talking your shit, kid.
Yeah,
I like
where you
going with this. Keep going, kid. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Child.
Girl, what's going on?
What is going on? Okay, the girl got something wrong with her. But her, Krishan, hard-headed ride just like Jaguar.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They playing themselves. Ultimately, the joke is on them, okay? Now, I think what I've heard, word on the curve, Naughty Crew, Ronnie, he did, because, you know, he was on live with Carlissa, her flip-flopping ass. He did try to ask Blue to post the paternity test that he took after the fake one on Crazy in Love. And Blue was like, basically like, I'll post it for some money. So we just got to wait for Ronnie to find out what kind of Jezebel she is. You know what I'm saying? We know she won. He did not get married with you, Delulu. He using you for clout right now. So shout out to Paris Hilton, because to all you fake victim advocates out there, Jaguar, right? Paris Hilton is standing on business, okay? At the White House, she sat down with the Senate, and she using her money, her power, and influence for all the right things. Paris, girl, you
ever in life. I stand on business. You got me somewhere, I stand on business.
She is standing on business. As you all know, when Paris was younger, and her and Nicole Richie was running around, You know, they was on all the tabloids. See, before the blogs, it was the tabloids and the magazines and things like that. Well, her parents decided to do some Dr. Phil-ish, right? And basically had people come to their home because they wanted their daughter to stop getting high, basically, on all them rugs or whatever. Had somebody come to the home and basically kidnap her in the middle of the night, because this is what clear people do. This is how they discipline. And they sent her to one of them turnabout ranch like Dr. Phil used to send them kids. Because remember, the Capture Outside girl said that they was abused and neglected. Well, Paris Hilton had the same type of experience. And because of her experience and going through this, she has been fighting with the White House, well, trying to gain rights for child abuse and things like that. And I'm saying, Jaguar, pay attention. This is how you advocate, you itch. You low vibrational itch. Swear to God. Come on, Paris, get up here, girl. She really like matured and turned her life around. I wish like Cardi B would and stop gang banging, bang bang. I'm tired of her trying to be both sides. Either you gonna be a gang banger or a parent. Make up your mind, okay? So Paris Hilton speaks after her anti-child abuse bill gets passed by the U.S. Senate. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this footage.
One of the individuals, really the individual, who proceeded to draw attention to this largely unregulated, troubled teen industry is Paris Hilton.
I promised you I'm going to keep fighting. Survivors are here this week to continue the process of educating lawmakers about just how badly children in the troubled teen industry are treated. We will work for broad bipartisan support of the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act to make sure it passes and becomes law.
So I think this is dope. Like, she's using her platform to really make a difference. And this is one of this country's, I say, biggest dilemmas, challenges, because it is $1 billion
in the system. Hear my words. I see you. I believe you. I know what you're going through.
One of the individuals.
Okay, go ahead, Paris. So she took to Twitter. She said, I'm so proud to share that my bill, the Stop Institutional Child Abuse Act, passed the U.S. Senate unanimously yesterday. All 100 senators stood for protecting children and youth residential treatment facilities. And I couldn't have dreamed of more powerful moment to be able to impact the system that harmed me. I'm still in shock that my lived experience among the powerful survivor community has been able to impact meaningful progress and change for the next generation of survivors. We still need this bill to get passed in the U.S. House of Representatives to be signed by President Biden, but we are so close. I'm so grateful for the leadership of Senator Schumer, who has supported my initiative from the beginning, and to my bill sponsors, Senator Jeff Merkley and John Conran, who I have had the honor to get to know personally and who have been the most dedicated, efficient, and collaborative bipartisan lawmakers. I'm so lucky to have met you and to have worked with you on this. So shout out to Paris Hilton for putting the actions behind her words and really making a difference.
You are a child in the system. Hear my words. I see you. I believe you. I know what you're going through, and I won't give up on you.
Dope. Shout out to Paris Hilton. One moment, y'all. That is dope, right? All right, on the tail end of that, we reported on Remy Ma and Papoose marital issues. I still ain't getting to Milagro lawsuit. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Let me see. They were going back and forth. All the stars came out and talking about it. We're gonna get into Lil Durk too, because they trying to put another body on him. But Carisha, which I can't wait till that movie comes out, The Fire in You. I can't wait to see it. But Clarissa, she has called Remy out to fight, and I don't think that should go down at this. You know what? I don't even care. Let's get into it. She came out to speak and tell us why she was going back and forth. And to be quite honest, I just really think this is an effort to garner attention towards her movie. Easy the Block Captain also spoke out. Safari, go sit down. People just know when it's time to go viral. You know, and a whole bunch of footage is coming out of old footage of Remy Ma and Papoose, okay? I believe they are. I thought they was divorced, but apparently not.
The relationship ruining thing with reality. We did 3 seasons of Love and Hip Hop, and we're perfectly fine. I feel like when you have a solid foundation, things that come, well, you know, we have a solid foundation.
Tamar sure did say that, and look how her and Vince ended up. Shout out to with Tasha K for this throwback.
And we've been tested. We've been separated by years, by barbed wires, by miles, by trees, by tables where we couldn't even touch each other, and we've been fine. So I feel like
Wendy, you might have a point, but
I feel like it's
at Rockstar Wireless.
All the throwbacks is coming back. Let's see what else I got for y'all. Oh, here go Carisha. Let me see. I think they had some more throwbacks. Everybody, see, this would happen when you go public with shit. Everybody and their mama feel like they could chime in. People need to learn to keep this shit at home. But remember, they was so black love, black love, black love. All right, Papoose posting with the golden child. She is gorgeous. She looked just like Remy. What's this?
champ, y'all see what's going on. About to get ugly.
About to get real ugly and not for me.
Shout out to Live Bites. Okay, I guess he said, I'm going to just rub it in your face. That's Clarissa with all her belts, child. She's dope. She's nice with the hands. She definitely got hands. All right, here we go. Here's some more throwbacks of Remy. Black Love has taken a heavy L. Yes, it has. This Remy pregnant with Reminisce. That's them at the, I think at the wedding, or was she pregnant? This is sad. This is sad. I know I'm sad because another family breaking up. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see that. And that's, to me, that's why you shouldn't show too much to social media when it comes to your relationship. So let's get into Clarissa. She felt the need to come out here and respond. We're going to get into 50 Cent. We're going to get into Fat Joe. Come on, Clarissa.
Y'all want to know what really gets on my nerves, that grinds my gears. Grinds them so bad. Is that when y'all think I give a fuck? Listen to me. I do not give a fuck about so much shit. And then it kill me when y'all think that because I respond, I give a fuck.
You know.
I don't give a fuck. I be bored responding, needing something to do. I done worked out 2 hours straight. The rest of my day is free. I'm on an all fruit damn detox. I don't give a fuck. I'm bored. Don't ever think that because I responded to you that I care, because I don't give a fuck about you, about her, about him. I don't give a fuck about nothing. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because I don't.
Y'all believe her? Look, outside in these New York streets, call me. I think
Y'all
she's
went
fucking
on
with
niggas.
Remy. Like, don't poke the bear. Fat Joe even has to chime in, okay? As you all know, Remy and Fat Joe have a long-standing relationship. They've had falling outs and things like that. Because Remy, I believe she really conceded. Here we
Nobody
go.
wins when the family feuds. Don't ask me no questions about Remy and Papoose.
Well, you heard it. Why you asking me questions?
How many times? I'm not asking you about that. I just want to know how many times have people asked you about that when you had to put that in the song?
A lot. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, family, friends, this, that. And I can't tell you. Don't ask no questions about Remy and Papoose. It's real. Plus, I don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing because you don't ask?
No, I just don't know nothing.
Nobody wins when the family feuds. Don't ask me no questions.
And so Fat Joe said, my name Bennett and I ain't in it. I ain't beat y'all. All right, so then Easy the Block Captain, the Cloud Chain song. The low budget Papoose knockoff, okay? He decided to troll and make his rounds. Let me find his snippets. If you ask me, he trying to save face. Please thumbs up this video. Oh, look, even Kaya chimed in. She said, we nude it. Team Remy, don't let the sweet face fool you. It always be the quiet ones cheat and beat the most. He did everything she said he did. Girl, bye. And I said, it's his side, it's her side, and then it's the truth, okay? When emotions are flying high, all of them are wrong. They wrong for this. They should have had more respect for Reminisce than put this out there. 50 Cent chimed in. Oh, God. Whatever you do, don't fight her. She will get the blick kick champ. What the F is going on, man? I need a drink. Branson Lifestyle. 50 Cent is a fucking clown. All right. Let me get Easy the Block Captain up here, child. And I'm so tired of his big-headed ass. I really, really am. Like, why do Papoose have to say anything to you? Why did he even have to talk to you? Here. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for these clips.
So I can't lie to y'all that I lied to y'all. So the shit that I used to always say, it was bullshit. But now, that's all I was waiting for is for the nigga to say my name. So I said, okay, cool. So I can tell the real story. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so, all right, so, newsflash. The nigga knew.
This is his problem. He run his mouth too much. I can't stand no man that run his mouth like a bitch. I can't stand it. Like, shut up.
A few months before our battle, hit me and holler. The nigga knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but the nigga been knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Don't let the nigga cap y'all niggas up. The nigga been.
But you knew she was married though. So you alright being
knew. He been knew. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So how he knew is the nigga that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car.
As he should. That's his wife. And if he feel like she was having shady, untrustworthy behavior, he gotta got the evidence for the divorce. And word on the curve is Remy cheated first. Before Papoose.
So like that's how the nigga knew. So I can't lie to y'all that I lied to y'all. So the shit
You
that I
a
used to
liar,
always
just
say,
like
no, the
her.
niggas are weirdo for real, for real.
No, you a weirdo.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. When,
Don't think it's weird that she sleep. All right, Remy got a type, but you look like a knockoff version of Papoose. That shit is weird.
niggas gonna keep it $1 here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He bugged the car, and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So when he say it's cap, I'm gonna show niggas all the proof. I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm just say I was under every that basically is niggas done already split up already, like motherfuckers was living on. No, the niggas are weirdo for real. Came through the situation with a mask on. And he got past
He
somehow.
thumbs up this video. He's talking about when Papoose laid the paws on him. This situation's so tired.
How he got past the security guard. I don't know how. Now we're not gonna speculate here. I don't know how he got with a mask on. I don't know how he got past the security guard, but he got past the security guard. The walls is an L shape. I'm on the wall, and literally the nigga he literally sneaked me. He do sneak me. He do sneak me, and that's where the two clean jaws come into the hand. He do sneak me. Wow. But when I never fell, never was in no fetal position. I never touched the ground ever. That when I got back to turn around to the nigga ran. He ran. And shit like that. To me, I told Rem, I think the security nigga has something to do with it, because a nigga that comes with a full-blown mask, your security nigga is not going to allow a nigga in the building. But the only how he allows a nigga to go through came through the situation, go through the fucking door, if he lifts his mask up and it says like, yo, this is him. You dig what I'm saying? So he gets in there, boom, and then he leaves the same way he came. So to me, I always think that it was a lineup. We get in the car. I go outside. You know what I'm saying? Another situation happened, which I'm not going to say, but it could have got dark for people. Go through the fucking door, if he lifts his mask up.
This is crazy. This is ridiculous. Let's see what the comments are saying. This person said, I heard Pap hit him with so many lefts. Dude was begging for a right. Chow. This person says, he been new and still never spoke on it. He didn't for a long time. Remy the one that blasted it. Never spoke bad about you or Remy. Think about that. But the minute Remy found out he had a new chick, she exposed all of it. Right. If she's been with you for 2 years, why is she worried about what Pap is doing? Right. It's given she want to control the situation. She want to have a boyfriend and a husband, child. That's just the bottom line, okay? Remy Ma, Papoose, y'all need to stand on business and take this off online, okay?
Ever in life, I stand on business. You got me somewhere,
But I still stand by this. Remy, congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Okay? Like, this didn't have to come out. Papoose wasn't saying nothing. He was just moving about or whatever. And that's what I believe happened. I believe she got in her feelings. And that's why she was trying to spin a narrative and make Clarissa believe that he got more than just her he dealing with. We don't know the state of the relationship, if they just seen each other, or we don't know. We don't know. But we know the state that I don't think she happy with Easy to Block happened, because I don't think she liked the way he be out here running his mouth. Yeah, she want her cake and eat it too. That's how I'm feeling. Well, you should have never brought infidelity in your marriage, Remy. You should have just quietly got divorced and kept it moving. You know who else getting on my nerves? And I'm tired of them playing in my motherfucking face? Cardi B and Off Cheat. I told y'all, until I see the finalization of the divorce, I don't believe they getting divorced. Actually, I still think they somebody rocking, knocking a boots. Yes. All it takes is one drunken night. That's how they ended up with a third baby, child. But tired of them too. Shout out to New York Online or whatever .org. All right. So it looks like Off Cheat and Cardi B was spotted in the club. Mind you, they was just going viral for CPS charges, okay? This person says, what's her name? Spice Bay. Wait, why Offset in the back watching Cardi like that? So there's Cardi. And there's Off Cheat over there in the Wims, okay? They're close up. There go Off Cheat. There go Cardi. Shout out to Live Bites too. And then all of a sudden text messages are revealed. So she posts, oh, so I guess they're supposed to be Off Cheat. Damn, you look pretty. Come over. Bitch said, I told you, you never getting this pussy again. And I mean it. Y'all believe her? Naughty crew. Y'all believe her? Because why reveal all of this? Cardi. Girl, what's going on? What's going on? Why we need to know this? So then it goes on. He said, I don't know what that is. Why you being like that with me? To me. You feel like you gonna be on me? If you do, I want you. I miss your ussy. I miss your face. You make when we get it on. So then Cardi responds. She said, I don't feel like I'm gonna be on you, y'all. Something just don't deserve. All right, so Cardi revealed that Off Cheat was begging for the punani. Period. Like I said, I will not believe that they are getting divorced until I seen the final divorce papers. I ain't beat. Because why you posting, especially with your CPS stuff going on, why you posting all of this for the world to see? Child, it's a lot. It's a lot. All right. I'm going to close the show on Lil Durky, yo. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Let me see. Shout out to Gossip in the City. We'll start here, okay? They posted this, and I found it kind of odd. It looks like they're trying to attach another body to Durky, okay? So Gossip said, feds know everything about Lil Durk like they in the gang themselves. Child, for the life of me, I will never understand how motherfuckers make it out the hood, become millionaires, and they still want a gangbang. Make that make sense. It don't make sense. So, background on Dirk Banks, aka Lil Durk. Dirk Banks, Lil Durk, is a famous rapper from the south side of Chicago. And according to CHS, conversation with CPD gang officers who are familiar with the Black Disciples, social media postings, public source research. And that's another thing. I don't understand why these gangs be posting all over social media like the feds don't be watching. That's all you saw. They spent like a whole week on a YSL case just going through social media posts. America's dumbest criminals, okay? Public source research and review of Lil Durk's lyrics. Lil Durk is a member of the Lamron faction of the Black Disciples. And according to Chicago PD records, Lil Durk's brother, Dante Banks Jr., aka D-Thang, was shot and killed outside of nightclub in Harvey, Illinois in June of 2021. CHS 1 has reported that Lil Durk was and still is offering money for people to unalive those responsible for his brother's deletion, and more specifically offering to pay money for any gangster disciple that is killed. CHS 1 has also indicated that D-Thing was deleted by members of Dump Street. According to the CHS, Dump Street is a GD faction on the south side of Chicago, and I guess that's another gang. According to CHS, Dump Street member individual A was a close associate of Mac, and according to law enforcement records, individual A is currently in pretrial custody for allegedly having committed a double deletion that took place in Country Club Hills, Illinois. Ciao. So on the tail end of that, it comes out that federal prosecutors reportedly linked Lil Durk to a 2022 fatal shooting that occurred in Chicago. Okay, and this is the young man they're talking about. Shout out to Morning Juice Bar. Breaking: Lil Durk allegedly connected to Chicago Red Rum, reportedly linked to the deletion of Stephen Mack as retaliation for the death of his brother D-Thing. So this is him and his brother, and this is the gentleman. They're trying to send him up Shit's Creek. They trying to make sure he facing like multiple life sentences. It's sad, you know, because he's really, really talented, and he could have really done a lot of positive things for his community and things like that. Child, not when you move to Atlanta and you and your girl India end up in a whole shootout in your house. Like, y'all together, like, that's too much. Like, what are you into? All right. And I'm not going to focus on the two thirst buckets, Safari and Drea Kelly, because they just want a bag, number one. And Drea, I have no respect for you, because after I would have found out that my ex-husband violated my child, that name would have been buried, deceased, dropped. So ain't nothing that chick could say to justify her holding on to the name. And you know, she got immunity. She was an active participant with a lot of those girls. So I don't want to hear anything. Hey, James, how you doing? I don't want to hear nothing from Drea Karen. So I'll close the show with this for all of you Power fans, Ghost fans. So I'm looking through. Now, he was online talking cash shit about how much he got paid for Ghost and Power. And I remember 50 doing an interview. I think he was with the Breakfast Club or whatever. He was like, that ninja, he say all of that, but he don't never say, like, that is not me. Or whatever, not paying him. Because I've helped him out. Giving him loans, whatever he needed. I take care of my people. Or whatever. And I was like, ooh. Who messed with Safari? Not Drea Kelly, no. No, Safari was out here dragging his baby mother again. Child. I don't have no more energy for Safari and Erica Mena. I swear for God. Go get a real job. Uber Eats. Something. Just stay off the internet with y'all co-parenting issues. Alright, so Amari Hardwick says he will see Ghost again. We will see Ghost again. Shout out to Chronicles of Power.
We ever see you as Ghost in any shape or form?
Yeah.
Okay.
You will, Maddie. And we talked about
got the chills, right? That's my favorite character. I think I'm Ghost in real life. I just don't have the suits and the money and shit like that. I act like you. I act like Ghost a lot.
Or the good hair.
Not the hair either. My shit ain't that bad, but it ain't that. It ain't that shit. It ain't that shit. It ain't that curly shit.
We ever see you as
a character was built to be able to play on so many sides of the street. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how I can say goodbye to him in this career that hopefully extends 20 more years before I have the liberty to say I want to be out in terms of an actor. So if I'm 50 years old, still playing the better parts of mid-30s, and I go to 70 years of age, I believe we have to see, and I'm providing myself with the permission to, if it not be shown and or seen on anything related to stars and or in that world where Curtis and Courtney threw this incredible lob for me and the rest of the team, you definitely will see the character in some form, fashion, or format. And you will be able to go, that's the shit I miss. Mm-hmm. Do I miss only Ghost? Now I realize I missed Omari playing a character like Ghost. Like that, because I'm getting it again, and I'm getting Omari while getting the character. Yeah. So I have to provide that. The character was...
Okay, this is what I take for this, because 50, he ended Ghost 2. And I would, like, once he ended Power, look, my best friend would tell you, I was like, I hope they go back in the day with how Tommy and Ghost got together, the behind the scenes of that. Like, I really, really want to see that story. So I'm thinking that's when we're going to see Ghost. We're going to see Ghost in his younger form, you know, how he built up to be Ghost on Power. You know what I mean? That's what I take from that. Y'all let me know if y'all agree or not in the comments. But I wouldn't mind seeing Omari shirtless. Back on the scene again. Yeah, he's some good eye candy, y'all. He's some good eye candy. All right, I'm gonna touch on this real quick. Now, Megan Thee Stallion is suing YouTuber Milagro. Now, Milagro, however you say her name, the origins of power, right? Right. The origins of power. I think they should have did that first before they did Ghost 2. But now Tariq, I think, is going to his Uncle Tommy in Chicago. So that should be interesting, watching him tear up the streets of Chicago. But anyway, now Megan Thee Stallion is suing YouTuber Milagro, and so much is going on in that case. And it looks like, to me, Megan is winning. They are uncovering so much. But this Milagro, I don't know how to say her name. You would have thought she was sleeping with Tory, the way she was out here windmilling for him. Now, Tory Lanez has been tried and convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Okay, that's what happened. That's what happened. And Milagro been out here trying to spin the narrative of that ever since he got convicted, and it's given like she's on his payroll. Shout out to Baller Alert, right? But now Megan is suing Milagro. Like, as content creators, like, look, you covered the trial. Oh, Mob Radio, thank you. You covered the trial. You got your clicks and your views up off of it. You built your platform. Now walk away. Like, a couple of other YouTubers covered it. Nika at Night, I loved her coverage of it. You know, I think our mom was there or whatever. So Tory Lanez accused of coordinating Megan Thee Stallion harassment from prison using malagograms. Child, shout out to Baller Alert. She done dug herself a grave that she ain't gonna be able to get out of. And look, these celebrities are not playing with YouTubers. That's why you have to be careful about your commentary. That's why I always use the blogs when I'm doing my commentary and this and that or whatever, and everything falls under my opinion or whatever. Like, I don't get that vested in these stories or whatever. Quiet as it's kept, I really hate social media, but that's a story for another day. But anyway, I just feel like it just gives people a platform to lie and deceive, like we're seeing with the Jaguars and the Lamishas and the Lie Now Bees or whatever. Okay. So Tory Lanez is accused of coordinating Megan Thee Stallion harassment from prison using malagograms. So lawyers from Megan Thee Stallion allege that Tory Lanez is continuing a harassment campaign against her from prison using social media personality Milagro Cooper, aka malagograms, as a proxy to spread misinformation and defamatory claims. So according to an embedded lawsuit filed by Megan's legal team and reported by Legal Affairs and trial journalist Megan Coolman, recorded phone calls between Lanez and his father, Sunstar Peterson, suggests he remains involved in efforts to discredit her while serving his 10-year prison sentence for shooting her in 2020. In one phone call, the Petersons confidentially asserted that Miss Pete would be unable to prove that Mr. Peterson paid defendant for attacking Miss Pete, the lawsuit states, referring to Megan's legal name, Megan Pete. The lawsuit accuses Lanez of working with malagograms to amplify false narratives about Megan. Cooper has been accused of spreading misinformation, including claims about Lanez's DNA evidence. So that was her. When they was coming out saying that they can't get the DNA evidence off of the evidence and stuff like that, and promoting an altered AI-generated actual video of, yes, she did. She promoted it on Twitter, of Megan, on her platform. It's not looking good, and she's still out here running her mouth, child. Hey, Tina. Hey, welcome, 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 Tina. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. So Milagro continues to run her mouth and dig her grave deeper, but it's looking like Megan is going to win her lawsuit. Megan Kuna, she has been keeping up with the trial, but they have evidence, okay? And I think she's on the payroll. I think she's on the payroll. And it's just like, why are you still so vested in this? He's tried and convicted. What is putting out all this media, negative press, and what is that going to do for him? Please thumbs up the video. It's not going to do anything. And is it worth ruining like your platform and your reputation? Nope. Well, obviously it is, because she's still out here running her mouth. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the case, Naughty Crew, as we always do. But I think Megan gonna win, and these celebrities are not playing with these YouTubers, so you have to be careful about spreading misinformation. And I feel like Megan has been dragged through the mud enough. And I feel like as a woman, why would you side with a man that basically DV'd her? That makes no sense. And these male identifiers get on my nerves. Like, seriously. I hope it's worth it. I hope you're going to get some good wigs out of it. Seriously, because the way your wigs was looking when you was covering the child, girl, it looked like Project 99. Like you was sharing your wig with all your project girlfriends, okay? At the end of the day, like, it's not cool. It's not cool. I don't like the way she's not standing with another woman who went through a DV situation. And the proof was there. I mean, I watched Nika Knight's coverage of this, okay? Like, Tory did it. He did it. And at this point, I just wish he'll go serve his time and shut up. And Naughty Crew, he's not even an American citizen. Get him up out of here. Why are we advocating for this violent man? Shall I remind you that he attacked August Alsina? And all his other violent behavior because of his lack thereof, because he has a short man complex? Child. Megan is winning, okay? And Milagro did those things, and by her continuing to run her mouth, she is digging her grave deeper. But I'll keep my eyes out on the case, Naughty Crew. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. I'll be jumping on here in the evenings because we are getting our bathroom redone, and all you hear is knocking and banging all day. So that's just not good for the commentary. But let's leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all these trending topics. I'm tired of people putting their relationships on social media. I'm sick of it. Like, social media is not divorce court, nor is it a police station. So all like the DV that plays out, all you're doing is like traumatizing other victims and things like that. I don't feel like marital issues belong on social media, especially if you have children. Like, hire a mediator, go to a counselor or something. Like, stay off social media. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I think Remy was probably trying to throw people off because Clarissa has her movie coming out, but you started the infidelity, so this is the results. Okay. I'm not feeling Tony Buzbee, but I'm feeling the fact that he disowned Jaguar Wright publicly. Right. Nobody knows about the drones. That's what bothers me the most. Nobody knows about the drones. And they so tight-lipped about it. So, like, what's this about? Is it our own government behind this? It could be. It could be. So, I love you all. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed evening. Please thumbs up this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're on the path to 5K. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.